Hello friends, I am BHALODIYA, currently pursuing BTech in ICT branch at Marwadi University. In this video, I am going to explain you one project with name topic Smoke, Alcohol, LPG Detection Alarm, in which I will explain you all working and will demonstrate it live. So now first understand the working of it in PowerPoint presentation.
So, as we have discussed, we will see one PowerPoint presentation of our project. Now, this project is guided by Professor Chandrasekhar Parmar sir. Now, firstly, the block diagram of my project. Now, block diagram. Now, since I have used one MQ sensor, one LM35 dual op amp IC, transistor and 555 timer, these all come in action. Now, first, when MQ sensor will detect alcohol or smoke, it will give output to op amp IC, and this IC is used as comparator and gives the output to transistor, and transistor gives output to 555 timer IC, and from 555 timer IC it goes to speaker. Now first we'll understand each component. So the main components which are used in my project are any 555 IC, LM35 dual op amp IC and MQ series sensor. Now 555 IC pin out. First pin is ground, second trigger, third output, fourth reset, fifth control, sixth threshold and seventh discharge and eighth VCC. Now any 555 introduced in 1972 by Signetics. It's named from 3 resistor of 5 kilo ohm in series voltage divider. Basically contain 8 pins. Internal structure contain SR flip flop, 2 comparator and a transistor. It works in 3 modes, namely A-stable, monostable and bistable multivibrator. Now description of each pins. Ground connected to negative supply, trigger a negative pulse of pin sets internal flip flop when voltage drops below 1/2/3 VCC. Output pin can drive any TTL circuit and is capable of sourcing or sinking up to 200 milliampere current. Reset pin, control voltage. The pin controls of timing triple by overriding 2/3 VCC of voltage divider. When not in use, connected to 10 nanofarad capacitor to eliminate in noise. Threshold. This pin is used to reset flip flop voltage applied to exceed 2/3 VCC. Discharge pin connected directly to collector of internal NPN transistor. Positive supply is positive supply. Now second component is our MQ3 alcohol sensor. Now this sensor is suitable for alcohol detecting, can be used in breath analyzer. It has high sensitivity to alcohol and small sensitivity to benzene. The sensitivity can be adjusted by potentiometer of MQ3 gas sensor and SNO2, which lower conducting in clean air. When the target alcohol gas exists, sensor conductivity is high and gas concentration rising. Use of simple electro circuit convert change of conductivity to correspond output signal of gas concentration. It has high sensitivity to alcohol and good resistance to disturb of gasoline, smoke and vapor. Fine sensitivity to range around 2 meters. It is low cost and suitable for different application. Now LM358 dual op amp IC. This IC 1 is output of op amp 1. Pin number 2 is inverting input of op amp 1. Pin number 3 is input non-inverting input of op amp 1. Fourth is VEE or ground or negative supply voltage. Fifth pin is input, second input non-inverting. Sixth input is inverting input of op amp 2. Output 2 is output of op amp 2 and VCC is supply voltage. Now let's go to our circuit diagram and understand the working principle. Now this IC1 is wired in non-inverting comparator mode. Means if we have to set one reference voltage using this variable resistor, if the voltage from the alcohol sensor at pin number 3 will be higher than pin number 2 of IC1, then the output of op-amp swings in high mode and we get the output at pin number 1. And if the voltage is lower than pin number 2, we does not get any output at pin number 1. Now firstly, if we get output at pin number 1, then it goes to the transistor T1, which is wired in common collector configuration, and output is taken from emitter side in saturation mode. Now this output is set to the pin number 4 of any 555 IC, which is in reset, and reset is in active high state. So now this any 555 will generate frequency according to the values of R4, R5 and capacitor C2. Now when we get it reset and we'll get the output at pin number 3, a buzzer will ring. So the circuit working principle is done. Now since its working principle we can see in this slides. So you can see that this is the working principle. Whenever voltage to be compared, that non-inverting input 1 goes above the reference voltage and output of op-amp swings to high. The alarm circuit means speaker is built around any 555. The frequency of A-stable multivibrator depend on R4, R5, C2. Under normal condition, when there is no fumes, output at IC1 at pin remains low. As a result, T1 does not conduct, which make pin 4 IC2 low. It keeps any 555 on reset. There is no output at pin 3 of IC2 and no sound came of speaker. On other hand, if there are fumes, LPG, there is alcohol in breath near MQ. Output at IC1 at pin number goes high. As a result, transistor T1 rises into saturation, its emitter goes to high, pin 4 of IC2 also goes high, and in A-stable mode we will get at speaker through coupling capacitor C4 and alarm is set on. So this is our working principle. There are some test point voltages in the circuit diagram. TP0, so this is TP0, it is ground, so it has 0 voltage. TP1, it will be have 5 volt since we have connected through battery of 5 volt. TP3, we have to set this voltage by variable resistor. TP4, it will be if the output from this IC we will get, TP4 will be as per the given battery, that is 5 volt, and TP5 it will be high according to the alcohol breathed. So these are the some test point voltages. So we have complete our working. Now application, the main application or the advantage we can say in the future is that we can stop the accidents caused by alcohol consumption and also increases the safety of human beings. Now troubleshooting, I have since no troubleshooting because in this project which I built, it was run at once, but after 3 to 4 days when I do not touch my project, again tested, but it was not running. Then I go to my guide and he asked me to change sensor and tested it again, but it was not working. Then after so many trial and error, I got that my battery was fully discharged. So I have purchased new battery and project was again running good. Thank you.
So now I have implemented this DE circuit in my EDCAD model. Battery connected.